Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Sagittarius. Please keep in mind that it is a general reading. That means it may or it may not resonate with you. Also, please keep in mind that the energies can go vice versa. Now, Sag, what I see here is that you could have a lot of questions on your mind about this person. Otherwise, it's the other way around. We have the Hermit as your first card out. Now, the Hermit is the loner, alone. It can be indicating somebody who is pulled back to reflect, to seek knowledge, answers, or a solution to something. So taking a step back to think or rethink something even. Now, there we have this King. Okay, so he has something on his mind or conscience even. And I feel like there's more than one thing, but there's one thing that stands out among others for this person. I feel like this can be a decision that they've made that they're thinking over or rethinking, or one that they are wanting to take. Okay. Whatever this is, it occupies their mind constantly. It's like constantly they're trying to shed light. It could be on a direction with all those lanterns, trying to light up a path. Looking in every nook and cranny. The drawers are open here. He's looking everywhere for his answer. So doing a lot of thinking. We have a Tower here, and it is in the reverse. Yeah, on the Three of Swords. So I feel like the Three of Swords is in the reverse, which is great. Page of Swords in the upright. So he is definitely seeking information. He's got his the candelabra held up high, so he's looking for something here as well. He's looking for something. He's looking for clarity, or is rethinking a decision that he's made, wanting to heal a situation. He doesn't want this to end. Okay, so even if he ended it in a mood, in a fit, because he's like that, okay, so he's very moody, very stubborn, very temperamental, although he can switch moods very quickly because he can also be very, very kind, very giving, very romantic, but it's like it's like the light and dark of this person. It's like that. So I feel like he may not have gotten his own way or what he wanted, and so he switched. It's like he switched moods. Okay? And he's like that. And he can switch, turn on a dime. It could be something repeating or something that overpowers him. It could have to do with the past. That would explain these mood swings he has. Like, I feel like he can be very difficult, but he can also be very sweet and loving on the other hand, you know. I feel like you have a lot of questions about his behavior. I think that you still wish for a beginning with this person, and you wish to see or to understand, because this is a card about trying to see something differently and wishing to be able to, wanting explanations perhaps for their behavior. Look how he's sitting there slumped down in his chair. You know, you can tell he's in a mood. So yeah, it's possible he didn't get his way and he's blaming you for it, and he's sitting here feeling sorry for himself. That's a possibility. Um, I mean, he's doing a lot of thinking, and this is what he needs to do. Um, they're thinking a lot about you. I know you have a lot of questions about this person, and you're wondering what they're thinking, doing, wondering what this is all about because there's been a tower moment between you. Okay, they don't open up easily, so they could have gotten a little bee in their bonnet like the Knight of Swords type of energy, and you wouldn't have even known what hit you, or if they just suddenly ghosted you, because they're like that. Very unpredictable is what I would say about this person. Now, although he may appear or things may appear to be over, or it could just be on shaky ground. Okay, because of issues this person is having. Okay, because of past. Yeah, we have cups here that are empty, so there's parts of this person's past they don't want to remember, that they maybe have been avoiding to look at, but they need to because it sits next to the devil. It's overpowering him. Okay, so um, they want it, but yet it's not moving. Ooh, that frustrates them. See, they want another chance, but yet things are not moving. But what they need to see is there's something going on within them that's causing the block. Okay, and that needs healing. There's something to be learned here. The wheel is here, so it's happening for a reason. And so instead of looking outwardly and pointing fingers at everyone else, this person would need to swing their gaze inward to find their solution, to find the answers, and to find their way out of this energy. Okay? Because you see, he's blaming. Look how he's pointing the finger. He's hurting because the sword points inward, and he's hurting, and so he's blaming, and it's like a circle. And this is why the tower's here. Oh my God, and the devil again. Yeah, so this person really needs to own up to the truth of things, have justice here as well. Okay, when it comes to this love connection, which is, by the way, still available. It's still there because I just saw the Two of Cups and it's in the upright. So it's all still possible. But there are adjustments that need to be made with temperance, changes that need to be made with death, ghosts that need to be faced as well. Giving and sharing could be an issue in this relationship, or was maybe. Well, I know that he doesn't share very easily. Okay, that I know for sure, and so that could cause issues in this relationship. The consolamentum is in the reverse, and so it doesn't feel over because it's not. There he is. He's very frustrated, um, because he wants this. Okay, he wants this. Still wishing for it. He's very, very prideful and very, very stubborn. Yeah. So, he's got a lot of difficulty to open up, he or she, whoever this energy represents. Um, and that really, really is hurting the relationship. Okay. He doesn't open up, but he expects you to know what he's feeling. Go figure. you know? So that's definitely a huge issue. Because, I mean, how can you know if they're not talking about it? So I feel like they fantasize a lot, um, in more than one sense, because I feel like they fantasize about getting out of this situation, about going to you and facing their fears, but this can also represent a deepening imagination and imagining the worst, but like to the extreme. So this person can go to the extreme, emotionally troubled by their past, with these ghosts, that they need to face these ghosts, but you can see on the picture that she's terrified. She's got her face covered with her hand. I don't want to. I don't want to do it. That's what she's saying. But it is a necessary part of this change and of their own personal growth and the growth of this relationship. Ultimately, it will be key. Okay. There's something that happened in their past, you see, that caused them to not want to share their feelings, their worries, their concerns. This person is very, very attracted to you and they want to heal the relationship, but they keep putting it off. Okay? They keep putting it off. Going back and forth about sailing back into choppy waters. But again, I would have to say that their solution is, see, they're looking in all the nooks and crannies, but they're not looking within. Within is where they got to go. Because here I see him looking outward, not inward. And it should be an inward journey, okay, that the hermit takes, looking for wisdom. And so, but I feel like there are, because all these books on top of the desk are closed. There's things he's not wanting to look at. And look at these cups down here that are empty. 4 out of 6 cups are empty. So there's things he'd just rather forget and not look at. But it's necessary that he does. So going back and forth about going to somebody, perhaps even proposing a new beginning, wanting to create something here. It could be wanting to talk as well, because you have the visitor card, okay? And it could be because of the child, which we did see as well on her side. This could be, again, about wanting to explain something to you so that you could see or understand what happened. But for that to happen, they have to see it first. You see, they've got an old wound. The swords fell out of that wound a long time ago, but they never healed it. And that's the problem. They were always too afraid to go and look at it. Okay, see, she's terrified, got her face covered. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. But that's the one thing that they need to do. It's the one thing that will set them free and open them, allow them to open up to this love freely, and let it blossom and bloom the way that it should. They are going to return to you. It's here. Okay, it's here. Look, here they are wanting to reach for that ace. Here it is right here. They're coming for it. But they need to see something first. Let's remember, the Wheel of Fortune is here. There's a lesson here for them. But once they have it, they will come to you to talk about it. This is somebody who's going to seek you out to talk about the root issue, okay? And go after this opportunity. They want to build something with you, a future with you. This person has some very intense feelings for you. I I feel like you guys, and for some of you, you may both be fire signs. Okay, and if you are, it can be very fiery between you, or you carry this energy of fire, you know. Maybe it's your rising, maybe it's your moon, but you carry this energy of fire, because I feel like sparks can quickly fly in this relationship. So there's a great need to open up, keep those lines of communication open. They are going to come to you. Lesson learned, I feel, because the wheel is in the upright. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you. Bye for now.